settle for any ordinary brand. Let Geri Foster, the branding evangelist, show you how to have a world-class brand here on Big Brand Formula. No more spinning your wheels, wondering what it takes to have a great brand that can have great things happen for you. Geri wants you to think big and go big. Through his interviews and inspiring teachings, each episode is devoted to giving you the guidance, support, and tools for big branding your business, product, or a service, or even yourself as a personal brand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Geri Foster.
Greetings. Welcome to the Big Brand Formula Podcast, episode 35, Dare to Go Big, Part 1. I'm Gerry Foster, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist. As we all know, entrepreneurship isn't easy. It requires motivation, it requires bold action, it requires resilience, and many other qualities to help set yourself apart from the average worker. Now, there are many types of entrepreneurs, and there are reasons for starting a business or even a nonprofit, because I don't want to exclude those folks as well. Their reasons for doing so vary. Sometimes the entrepreneur simply wanted to offer something new, for example, or he or she wanted to solve a nagging problem, and of course, make some money while they're at it. So whatever their reason for going into business for themselves, one thing that most of these people have in common is that they have a vision, a dream. They believe in themselves. They are determined to succeed, and they're willing to work hard. Even more so, they have chosen to create something great in the world. They dare to go big. They're willing to dream big and play big so they can have big. They're looking for ways to not only make a big difference on the planet, but to make incredible contributions as well. And so these types of entrepreneurs are the subject of this particular podcast. Earlier this year, I had the opportunity to interview such people at a spectacular event in Los Angeles called LA City Summit. And I conducted what I call a podcast blitz. I mean, rapid fire interviews with these types of entrepreneurs, each one about 5 minutes on average. And this is part 1 of those interviews. So please stay tuned, because interviews with even more amazing entrepreneurs are to come. Now, here's the thing. These bold, incredible individuals certainly inspired me. And I want you to be inspired as well. No matter if you're just starting out, or you may have a full-time job, plus an entrepreneurial endeavor on evenings and weekends, the so-called side hustle in today's gig economy, or perhaps you have been in business for a while. And I don't want to exclude those of you who are thinking of or planning to go into business for yourself. I hope these interviews will inspire you and lift you up and empower you as well. So sit back and relax and enjoy part 1. Hey, how you doing?
Doing great.
I'm Gerry Foster, the big branding guy, also known as a branding evangelist. And what's your name?
Jeff Hoffman.
Now, tell me about yourself. What do you do, and what's so magical about you?
Oh, well, nothing, but I wouldn't say anything is magical per se. I am a tech guy, marketing guy. I've been building startups my whole life, but entrepreneurship is my thing, and self-determination. So I've been involved in a lot of startup companies, including Priceline.com and Ubid.com and other ones. But now I spend my time teaching people how to turn their ideas into profitable businesses, but more importantly, kind of engineer your life, design your future. That's really what the focus is.
Oh, my goodness. And what's your project right now? What brings you here? What is it that you want our viewers and listeners to know about you?
So right now, probably the single biggest project is around entrepreneurship. We are teaching people to help themselves. We want everybody at this entire event has a skill that somebody in the world needs to learn, whether it's finance, marketing, communicating, HR, talking to people, whatever it is. There are people out there that can improve their lives if they have the skill set, and the people at this event have the skill set.
Wow.
So that's what we want people to do. Share your knowledge. A rising tide lifts all boats. Let's all help each other.
And what's your website? Can people find out about you online?
Yeah, there's two. I have my own, which is jeffhoffman.com, just by my name. But our entity is called the Global Entrepreneurship Network. We're in 180 countries teaching people how to turn ideas into reality.
Outstanding. All right. Thank you for your time. All right, buddy. Yeah, step on down.
Right.
Yeah, okay, great. I'm Gerry Foster, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist. And this is Meghan Phan.
Fenyo, the E is silent.
Mental health therapist, founder of I Am Enough Movement nonprofit. Meghan at meghanfanye.com, www.IamMeghanMovement.info.
I am enough. I know, you can't read.
Oh, is that what that says? I am enough?
Enough movement.info.
I'm sorry.
I write it really quick.
I am enough movement.info. Tell me about yourself. Oh my God.
So
you are enough.
Yes. No,
and you are amazing too. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Rockstar and rockstar.
Rockstar and rockstar.
Yes.
So very quickly, I was in a domestic violence relationship, marriage, and when I left the marriage, I just felt like I wasn't enough and lost my 6-figure income, and I'm standing here with nothing, and I wanted to give back, so I wrote my best-selling book, and then as a mental health therapist, I talk about visual coping skills and the power of changing our mindset by visual coping. So I created these cards.
Oh, I like that. I'm enough.
On the back, I know you can't see it, but it has the word because with 3 lines. And you write why you believe that you're enough, and you carry these with you.
Yes.
Whenever you have those doubts, because every single one of us, it doesn't matter, health, career, relationships, what have you, we've all had that struggle. And so in a year, I launched it here at City Summit last year, and in a year, we've reached all 50 states and 16 countries with these cards. And now we're a nonprofit.
Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Tell us about your mission. What's your calling? What's your purpose? Because great brands are purpose driven, right? So what is it that is driving you to do this work? Because this really is amazing.
Well, my passion and purpose is to empower people to believe that they're enough. And 2 years ago, I didn't know anything about entrepreneurship. I didn't know anything about branding. And I just wanted to share my story. And literally, when you become vulnerable and authentic and real, and you press play on your life and you start sharing your story, because we all have a story, the minute you do that, your life will change. And I am a mental health therapist, but the last 2 years have been the most amazing years of my life, and it's all about giving back and empowering people to believe that they're enough.
Oh, empowering, giving back, believing that you're enough. Now, what are you looking for? Are you looking for donors, or what exactly is going to uplift what you're doing?
So definitely am looking for donations. We've been a nonprofit for 2 months. The foundation of the nonprofit is to give back to domestic violence shelters, and I'm also a veteran. So anyone that's out there watching, thank you so much for your service, but also giving back to veteran communities, veteran organizations, and just to be able to put up amazing events. So I'm super excited about it. But you can find out more at www.IamEnoughnMovement.info. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I am enough movement.info. Support what she's doing. It's valuable, and thank you for your contribution to the world and humanity.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Have fun.
Bye-bye. I'm Gerry Foster.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist.
I like it. I like how that's very cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is Janel Gordon. She is the executive director and founder of the Beyond Freedom nonprofit / the O Factors creator.
Yes.
So you can connect with her at beyondfreedominternational.org or Janel at beyondfreedominternational.org or theofactors.com.
Yeah. So the O Factors is my for-profit, and I'm a sex and relationship coach. So I teach people how to be empowered in their sexuality versus exploited. So I was a victim of sex trafficking for 10 years, and now my work is to help holistically rehabilitate and reintegrate survivors. But then my for-profit is to really help people have this healthy view of it so we don't have issues like sex trafficking. And so it's full circle, really.
I love it because you're not only doing the profit work, but also you want to give back to the world. Right. Now, what is it that makes your nonprofit different than what else is out there? Because, again, this is all about your brand. Why you?
Why me? What's different about our nonprofit is that, I started this because I was trafficked for 10 years, and when I got out, nobody helps me. I was a little older when I got out because I was trafficked for such a long time, and so people kind of ripped me off. Just 4 years ago, I was homeless in Newport Beach, and now I live there with my son. I had a 7th grade education. I had no clue, really. I had no job skills. Obviously, a large gap in history, work history, right? What am I going to do? So thankfully, I was able to heal through Tantra, which is why I now have my for-profit. But because of Tony Robbins really reaching out to me on Instagram after he heard my story, he started sending me to his events. I got a mindset shift, and I thought, hey, this holistic healing really works. I got to give this and offer this to women. So we're the only survivor-led and run nonprofit that focuses just on holistic healing, rehabilitation, reintegration. We use the best of science and the best of East meets West to get our girls healthy again and get them back into the community thriving.
Oh, my goodness. God bless you for doing this work. And what does that say, fueled by porn? What does that mean, fueled by porn?
The human trafficking industry is really fueled by the porn industry because children are getting their first taste of sex and sex education in the ages of 11. By 11 to 14, they've sent their first naked selfie or naked selfie video. And by 14, they said they've gotten their sex education not from parents, school, or church, but from porn. And you don't have to tell me if you've watched porn before. That's okay.
Yeah. We can move over. Yeah.
But what's happening is porn is not portraying women in a great way. It's obviously abusive, degrading, and so this is what our kids are watching. This is what they're growing up with. They're developing these desires, these things, and then this is why we have issues like sex trafficking to act out what they've seen their whole lives.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Yeah.
And you're doing something that sounds very fresh. I don't think anybody else is really doing this kind of work. What's the barcode on your head, if you don't mind?
The barcode is really talking about these young women they're not people. They are products. This is a business. It's the second largest criminal activity in the world. So with that being said, there's high stakes right now, and that means that there's high profits, high stakes, and they want the best product, and they don't care if it's your girl, your daughter. They're going after them.
My goodness. Now, what are you looking for? If you were to talk to our viewers out there, are you looking for something specifically?
Yeah.
Donations, perhaps?
Yeah, we're looking for donations. We're also looking for partners to come in and help us really rehabilitate our young women. And also events where we can come and train your employees, train your church, train how to spot the signs so you can protect your children, protect your community, and then it's a full circle process.
Wonderful. Well, I tell you, Janel Gordon, she is out there just making a huge difference. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but success, and I think it's going to happen for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So welcome, because I am thrilled to welcome Tyler Ornstein. He is the CEO of Tyler's Coffee. And Tyler is an incredible guy because we have a personal connection. I helped rebrand his company 8 years ago. They're a rock star in the coffee industry. And his father was a biochemist who had designed the Z roasting system and figured out how to perfectly roast the bean without allowing tannic and lipid acids to form. Whoa! But here's the thing. Knowing his love for coffee, he then presented his son, Tyler, with a 2-ounce silver bag of acid-free coffee. And with the spirit of a natural-born entrepreneur, Tyler filled his backpack with 2-ounce silver bags, set off on a bicycle to sell them door to door. After he had sold the first couple of cases, his father knew he was serious, and he had 10 more cases made. And so Tyler did something very interesting. Check this out. He continued selling his coffee to his friends, families, and neighbors. Everyone began calling it Tyler's Coffee because his name is Tyler, and this is how Tyler's Coffee was born. What a great story. And this is what I love the most. His love and passion for coffee are still as strong today as it was when he was a kid. And he uses the same delicious, check this out, the same delicious, high-quality AAA Arabica, but now They have them certified organic for a superb flavor and quality. And you can learn about his coffee at www.tylerscoffee.com. Tyler's email address is Tyler at tylerscoffee.com. His phone number is area code 858-554-3833. So welcome, Tyler. How you doing, guy?
I'm doing great, Jerry. I really appreciate the opportunity. You're an amazing introductor, and I can't thank you enough for the opportunity to be here.
Oh, my God. The fact that you and I are getting reconnected after all these years. And like I said, I'm so proud of what you and Becca have done in terms of ramping it up. And I know we had a chance to talk. And by the way, we have a separate podcast that you can see of just Tyler and I really in detail. But tell me this, what do you want people to know about your coffee in terms of, hey, this is what makes it so special?
Well, the unique thing about Tyler's coffees is it's acid-free, so it doesn't give you heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach. And people that have stomach-related issues like Crohn's, colitis, IC, OAB, they can't drink coffee anymore. We provide that gift. We provide it to give it back.
See, that's very important for those of you out there who are suffering from stomach issues and all types of ailments because of coffee. And this guy has cracked the safe. He's broken the code on how to have delicious, healthy coffee so you can feel healthier and be healthier.
Well, thank you, Jerry. And that's absolutely true, because if you need to make sure that your health is number one, and if you're drinking coffee that's not allowing you to have the best life, maybe you should change that.
Oh, my God. Did you hear that? How to have the best tasting coffee for the best life. I love this guy. Listen, I'm going to let you go on down the road. Thank you, but I love you, man.
Jerry, it's
all right, man. Take care. Tyler Ornstein. All right.
Taught by the best.
Hey, welcome, everybody. This is Andrea Adams-Miller. She is so great. She is the CEO of the Red Carpet Connection, publicist and sponsorship, executive director of the Keep Smiling movement. Oh, my God. Now, we're going to learn about this rock star woman, but let me just get it in now. You can check out what she does at www.theredcarpetconnection.com and www.thekeepsmilingmovement.com. And if you want to email her, it's Andrea Adams-Miller at theredcarpetconnection.com. Welcome to the Big Brand Formula. It's so great to have you here.
Well, thank you so much, Jerry. You are just so cute.
Flattery will get you everywhere with me. Now, now, what do you want people to know about the work you're doing?
Okay, the work that I'm doing is about living red. So living with relevance, enthusiasm, and delivery. When you do all three, you hit your target market every time. So for sponsorship and publicity, that's super important to your life, your business, your relationships with everyone. And when it comes to being the executive director of the Keep Smiling movement, our mission is we amplify goodness through smiles. And Smiles is really a society of merging international leaders and entrepreneurs for social responsibility.
And smiling doesn't mean having perfect teeth, right? I mean, a lot of people are embarrassed to smile, right?
Part of that is that we want you to be able to know that your imperfect smile is perfect to us. And at the same time, because we're a nonprofit, we're joint venturing and collaborating with other nonprofits to help give people smiles who don't have them, to help with kids who are orphans, to help veterans, the homeless. There's so many different avenues that we're going down to be able to bring advocacy and awareness to other foundations as well as ours, as well as doing research and giving that research out on smiles, like the biopsychosocial factors on the giver and the receiver, World Congress of Brain Mapping, Tesla Tech, Energy and Science. I mean, we want people to know that smiling literally changes your life.
Oh, my God. There could be more love and connection if people would just smile. Smile means everything.
Oh, you're hitting that. We actually believe that a smile is a universal expression of love and acceptance across all boundaries. In fact, we have a Keep Smiling card in 50 languages now, including Braille, because we want people to be able to smile. Can I tell you this? Children smile an average of 400 times a day, and adult smiles only 20. Average. We want to at least increase an adult at least 50%.
We got to smile more adults. The kids are beating us.
Well, Well, we lose our playfulness. And when we start playing in life, we realize that, Goofy sells, by the way. Did you know that?
Goofy sells, yes. Goofy is good.
And the more people show up, we have actually noticed that people with abundance are willing to smile crazy, do funny things for photos and shots with us. It's because a smile really brings out the abundance in your life and in your health and in your relationships. It's amazing.
And who doesn't want to bring out the abundance in their life? That's the whole thing.
I don't know, Mr. Frowny Faces.
And I'll tell you this, and during this very divided time that we live in our country, we all know we're more about the divided states of America than the United States of America. So smiling and connecting through the heart and love is what we need, because we have more in common than we do that divides us.
Oh, absolutely. So like the things that you're doing and making these big shifts forward, I mean, you're just an amazing person because you're making the shift in people's lives. And our books are actually called Keep Smiling, Shift Happens.
Oh, I like that. Keep smiling, shift happens.
Yeah. So it's just really about taking that ability to take that step and move things one inkling over the edge to change people's lives. Actually, we collect people's stories about how people had trials and tribulations, overcome them to smile again, and it really encourages people. Just last week, I had 2 incidences where I had 2 people admit to me that they were going to go home and kill themselves, and they said that me giving them a Keep Smiling card changed that situation, that they felt like they could go home and have another day for themselves. I mean, I was literally bawling in tears because of the movement of what we're doing.
Oh, my God. And see, that's a lesson for our listeners out there, because it's not about putting out a product or a service or a nonprofit or even yourself as a personal brand. It's about putting something out into the world that makes a contribution.
Right.
And when people can get in touch with their significance, doing what they're meant to do, born to do, supposed to do, what they've immersed their life into, which is what you've done, then you can have a brand that truly is a world-class brand. And that's what you're doing right now. Now, is there anything you want to say about the Red Carpet Connection?
Yes, because I want everyone to have this ability, because I know that you have goods and services and products that help other people change their lives. I want to do a free publicity assessment for you. So you reach out to me through www.theredcarpetconnection.com and we'll get you hooked up, because it's about you leveraging what your tools are to help other people's lives be better. And that's what will make us really shift and change. And we want you to start hashtagging Keep Smiling for the Keep Smiling movement.
Oh, well, listen, thank you so much for your time. I love our connection. This is going to lead to something very special. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Keep smiling.
Oh, yeah, keep smiling. All right, everybody. Gerry Foster, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist, and I am here with Drew Berman. He is the CFO, Chief Fun Officer. Drew, D-R-E-W, Berman, BERMAN.com, and you can email him at drew@drewberman.com. And what Drew does, and I've known this guy for several years, and I got to tell you, this is a special guy here. This guy is not ordinary. Listen to this. He assists aspiring entrepreneurs to create revenue streams that are fun and lucrative. Oh, my God. How you doing, guy?
Doing amazing. I'm having fun and impacting others. That's what it's all about.
Now, what is your Can Have It All? What does that mean?
Well, so that's my staple book. It's called You Can Have It All, the ultimate guide to having fun, making money, and living a good life. And this is an era where things can be fun. We have a mobile business. We have cell phones that made the world smaller. You can work now from the golf course or from the beach. You don't have to be tied to an office anymore. Baby boomers are learning how to be more tech savvy, and millennials don't want to be tied to a DESK and have a JOB. So we want to create, I think, the word financial freedom has haunted a little bit of our generation because being an entrepreneur is not easy. So I like to call it financially flexible rather than financially free, right? Instead of having unlimited hours and passive income, people don't understand these concepts, so I call it work where you could be location independent. So I teach people how to make their livelihood their lifestyle.
Now, what is your secret sauce for that? I mean, how do you make that happen in a way that nobody else can?
Something I learned from you. So you as the branding expert, you taught me that don't be one of the ones that do what you do. Don't be the best one that does what you do. Be the only one that does what you do. So I was at a high-end mastermind, and it was all about cooperation and collaboration. So I actually own, and we actually own, thelawofcollaboration.com.
What is the law of collaboration?
Well, it's the ability to connect with others It's not what's in it for me. It's not what's in it for you. It's not even what's in it for we. It's what's in it for all of us.
Yes.
Together we all do more, but with collaboration, it's now the possibilities are infinite because it's me times you, times my Rolodex, times your Rolodex, times our imagination, times Google. So there's no limits to what we can do together.
I love it. Now, I've heard you talk about something called the lifestyle triangle. What is that?
So the lifestyle triangle is where we can have health, have income, and have time freedom to enjoy it all. And I teach people how to put all of it together so that they can live the lifestyle of their dreams.
Along with these 5 F-bombs. Now tell me about that. Now that's got me going here.
I'm all about fbomb.com. I might be dropping some F-bombs on this. So it's all about, for me, fun. Like we just discussed, family, fitness, finances, and then for me, freedom. Those are the F-bombs that I help people with.
Well, listen, Drew. Dude, you are such an outstanding guy, brother. I love this guy. Check him out. Learn what he's doing. And he's doing some amazing stuff with his app as well. All right, guy. I'll see you around. Thank you, brother. Okay. Gerry Foster here, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist. And I am here with Kathy Buck. Now, Kathy is a real estate broker. She is the owner of Beyond Realty and Investments. And you can connect with her at marketparadise4, the number 4U, at yahoo.com. And she's really doing some amazing stuff here. You help buyers save money on purchases. How do you do that?
Well, it's because we negotiate. And through my more than 25 years of experience, I've learned to find out what it is that both parties really want. And for example, on my last deal, we were able to save our buyers $24,000 on their purchase. So, yes.
Now, you have a secret sauce for doing that? You must be magical.
Yes, we do. And I really can't say what that is, but it comes with experience.
And you also help your sellers get top dollar as well, right?
Yes, I primarily work in the luxury market, and so there's a lot of nuances with luxury homes. And I know what buyers are looking for whenever they are shopping in the luxury market. So we make sure that the sellers are prepared to put their best foot forward, and in order to do that, we have extra services such as staging and special cleaning companies and all of those things to make the home just really sparkle.
Now, I'm curious because I'm a brand strategist. I'm all about how to set yourself apart from the competition by getting people to see you as the top-notch brand, and that's who you are in real estate. You are saying, I'm just reading here, that you are looked upon as your real estate resource in Southern California, and you even show people how to build their net worth. How in the world do you do that? Because as you know, that's a crowded market.
Mm-hmm. Yes, in real estate, there's many different ways that you can actually make money. And so we specialize with our investors in providing opportunities for them through joint ventures and also through multi-units. And so we provide property management, we provide a lot of things that regular real estate agent doesn't have access to.
I love this because what Kathy is saying is that you go beyond the norm. You exceed expectations. You make sure that seller gets what they're looking for and that buyer gets that price they're looking for?
Yes, correct. Last thing you want to do is put somebody in a property that they really can't afford. And so we always try to make sure that they have enough money left over after the transaction's done so they can do those fix-up that are so important.
And I have a hunch because I love your personality and I love the energy coming from you. I have a hunch, now tell me if I'm wrong, that you have a way of servicing people that probably is second to none. Am I right?
Yes, we do have a strategy and we have everything written down so we know exactly what needs to be done. Our team jumps on things and we really stay on top of all of our files. So our sellers and our buyers are confident knowing whenever they work with me, they are getting the best service out there.
So did you hear that, everyone? When you work with Kathy and her team, you are getting the very best in service when it comes to real estate. So you can find her also on Facebook. Kathy Buck sells homes. And what is your geographic area in Southern California?
I do coastal luxury markets from mostly Orange County, but I go up into LA and down to San Diego as well. Our team covers all of coastal Orange County.
Now, I lived in Laguna Beach for 29 years. Is that one of your markets?
Yes, it is. Beautiful homes over there.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Kathy, thank you so much for being here. You are outstanding. I think that she is the real estate professional that you want to go with, especially if you're looking for coastal real estate, especially if you want extraordinary, exceptional service, especially if you want to make sure that your dreams come true when it comes to real estate. Thank you, Kathy, for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Same to you. Gerry Foster here, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist, and I am so thrilled because I've got Jake Havron here, health and success coach. But here's the thing, he's not just another health and success coach. Let me tell you about this guy. Once, as a registered nurse, Jake became tired of treating patients avoidable life-threatening illnesses, only to have them return a few months later with the same problem. That's not good. He learned that a strategy is only 20% of what's needed to make changes and stay healthy, when in actuality, 80% of your success is dependent on having the right mindset. Oh my God. And now, as a health and success coach, Jake focuses his message for busy entrepreneurs, teaching them how to build the best habits so they can obtain their dream body while also building their dream life. Oh my God, I need this guy. Oh my God. Jake teaches, listen to this, he teaches the 3 keys to success people need to know to increase their vitality, build their confidence, and raise them to their peak performance. And here's the thing. Jake speaks with a very simple understanding of how people's mind and body works and incorporates intelligent thinking that opens doors to making positive changes in their lifestyle. Who doesn't want to make positive changes in their lifestyle? Whether Jake is working with small business owners, Fortune 500 CEOs, or speakers for Tony Robbins, his goal is to show entrepreneurs how they can obtain and sustain their goals even with a busy and on-the-go lifestyle. Now, you can email Jake at definedbodyacademy.com. He's got his phone number here. Write this down, area code 808-385-0983, and his website is www.jakehavron, as in Nancy.com. Jake, it is an honor, my friend.
Gerry.
My God, that's incredible.
Yes.
Now, I always like to ask people, especially when you're in a market like yours, there's a lot of these coaches out there.
Yeah.
What is it that makes you so different than the typical health and success coach?
Yeah. Great question, man. This market is so saturated. There's every single fitness person, every single influencer doing this. But what makes us stand out is that we do tailored workout plans, meal plans for busy entrepreneurs that are always on the go. So if you're traveling often, we search up the hotel you're going to be at, and we make a workout plan specific for that hotel. Because the worst thing is when you're following a plan you got off of some sort of website or some sort of, PDF, and you show up to a hotel that has none of that equipment. Now they're screwed, and you say, you know what, I'm not going to do any workouts because why? I'm not going to think about that. So we make workout plans specific. We're sending meal prep services. We're finding local meal preps in your area, and we're making sure it's in your hotel fridge. So you show up, and there's no more excuses of, I'm going to eat at restaurants, and I don't know what to eat. I'll eat when I get back home healthy. But if you're traveling a couple times a week for a couple times a month over the year, man, if you don't take care of your health when you're traveling, you're not going to take care of your health when you're at home.
So it sounds like they can get those meals wherever and whenever, right? So even if they're not on the road, they'll deliver wherever they are.
Yeah, so we'll deliver wherever they are. We don't make the meal preps. We set the meal preps up. We're like the Emirates of health and wellness. Okay. We're going to get you to your destination, get you your dream body the easiest way possible. And as you said, we work with even Tony Robbins speakers, Fortune 500 CEOs, small business owners, and any other clientele that are looking to level up their health to a new level, because you know what, this is about more than just health and wellness, but it's about being able to increase your vitality so you can enjoy your day, you can be able to enjoy your family, have more energy, build the confidence, and attain peak performance.
Oh my God, even skinny guys like me, you can help me?
Right, well, it doesn't matter if you haven't worked out in 2 years.
I actually work out with a trainer 2 days a week.
Right. So this guy, he's already been working out, but you know what, whether you haven't worked out in 2 years, whether you just started working out or you're working out every single day, there always is another level, right? Because if you think you're complacent, you're really dying. You're either growing or dying in life, and you think you're just going through the flow. You could be getting to a whole new level and have more energy without spending more time. The thing, Gerry, is that people think that when they work out or worry about their health, they're taking time away from their business, but really you're getting more time to your business because you're having more brain clarity to get more jobs done and more projects done quicker. You're not getting tired as quick, so you can get more stuff done. You have more time for your family. That's the thing about why health and vitality should be number one, and the reasons why you should change now.
Wow. And you deal with the mindset. How so?
So the mindset is so important because mindset, another thing, everyone talks about mindset, this, and you need to understand how the way you think, but it's not woo-woo anymore. It's all about intelligent thinking. So if you think I'm like a woo-woo speaker, know that I'm an intelligent thinker. The more you understand how your brain works, the more you're going to get real results. One of the quickest things that I could give for you is understanding that your brain does not like to work in long time periods. So if you have a big 6-hour project, it is not smart to say, I'm going to go bust my butt for 6 hours because your brain's going to distract itself because it can't handle 6 hours. What you can do instead is called the Pomodoro timer effect, and it's 25-minute increments of just hard, deep work, and give yourself a 5-minute break in between. And you're going to get that project done probably in 4 hours' time because your brain is going to work at its optimal peak performance 25 minutes at a time, and you'll get more stuff done. That is called intelligent thinking, and that's part of the thing of understanding peak performance, which goes into a lot of the mindset as well.
Wow. And the workouts, I assume, don't require equipment, right? It's core body work?
Workouts could be either full equipment, it could be minimal equipment, or it could be no equipment at all. The main thing is doing exercises. It could take us a little 7 minutes a day.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So that's the main thing is you don't have to go crazy with it. Just see the small changes and take that small step.
Now, is there anything you want to say about your fees for this, your prices? Because that always comes up a lot when it comes to personal trainers.
Yeah, so the prices could go as this. So if you go on entrepreneurvitality.com, you can get my 6-week course, which has all the workout programs, all the meal plans that you need, and the mindset coaching from me, and that's only $9.97 for a whole 6-week program. Now, there's different options, different programs. You can go up from there, but that's one of the programs you'll see real results on. So being straightforward with the pricing on that.
Well, Jake, listen, man, we're going to get to know each other, man. I love this guy. He's doing amazing work. Look at the dream body. Look at the guns. Look at the guns on this guy. Holy cow. This is what you can have. A dream body like Jake. Look at him. Wow. Take care, bro. Okay, all right, man. Okay, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, you're welcome.
Keep doing your work, man.
All right, thank you. Hey, Gerry Foster here, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist, and I am here with Sidney Clevenger. He is a digital marketer, coach, keynote speaker, author. You can learn all about what he does at 30 days. 30 days. I'm trying to read it right.
What do you want me to tell you?
30-day sneak deck?
No, sneak peek.
Oh, sneak peek.
Left-handed. What do you want me to tell you? I'm left-handed.
Sneakpeek.com. Yeah. And Sidney at
BetterLeadsInstitute.com.
Better Leads Institute. Now, what he does is that he helps people find their superpowers. Listen, and he's got incredible accolades. This guy is the founder of the Better Leads Academy. He's been mentioned in Forbes and Entrepreneur magazine online in the last 60 days. He's helped 600-plus clients start or scale their businesses online. He is mentioned as top entrepreneur to watch in 2020 in multiple domestic and international publications. Oh, my goodness. He's even got 6 published books on growing your business online. He's the host of the Better Leads podcast, multi-7 figures generated for his clients, and he's the co-creator of Success Seekers for Purpose-Driven Entrepreneurs. My God, we got a rock star here. We got a real rock star here. How you doing, Sidney?
Paradise, man. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. Now, what is it that you really want people to know about you?
Well, I want people to know that, you're perfect just the way you are. You were put on this earth, given a superpower, given something by your maker to go out there and make the world a better place. Go out there and give that to the world every day. Shine bright as you can, because when you shine bright, you help other people do the same, and you help them shine bright. And guess what? Ripple, ripple, ripple. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It happens over and over and over again. Go out there, live in your superpower. The best things in the world come from it.
I love that, because everyone has the capacity to shine bright. Now, how do you do that? What's your secret sauce? What is it that you do?
I give away stuff, man. I give away everything I know. The reason they want to work with you, the reason that people want to work with you as a consultant, as a coach, whatever it might be, the reason that is because, they know what you do. they don't know how to do it. So, like, they're going to come to you. So the best thing, I think everybody's so scared. I don't want to give away my secrets. Give away your secrets. Give them all away. All of them. Because guess what? They're not going to know how to do it. And they're going to come to you, and they're going to say, hey, I need you to teach me how to do that. And I'm going to say, hey, yeah, you do. So, like, the thing is, again, you attract who you are. You attract who you want to become. So, like, when people see you, they want to be able to say, hey, I want to be like that guy.
Yes.
Or what that guy's striving to be. So they're going to just naturally come right at you, man.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. It's the universe, but it just happens, and I love it.
I like that because what I'm hearing you say is that you help people find their sweet spot, their X factor, their it factor, that thing that's going to draw people to them because of their gift to the world.
Absolutely, man. And, like, everybody has a gift. I had a client right now who, she's a marriage therapist, and she has this thing. She lives out in D.C., and, like, the thing is she's like, well, there's, like, a million of us because, they got all the political people out there, so who knows what's going on out there. But they were just kind of like, hey, I got all this stuff, but I can't separate myself. And then I said, well, what do you do so naturally? I asked her this question. I said, what do you do so naturally? She bakes chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, my goodness.
We wrote a book about her chocolate chip cookies and the compassion they bring to people when she's going through her marriage counseling. $30 lead generation, dog, on Facebook. Nuts. I've never seen anything like that. People are attracted to people just like them. Find your superpower and just talk about it. People will come at you.
If he can show someone how to find their superpower and have their brand shine with a chocolate chip cookie, imagine what he can do for you.
Hey, man, yeah, I really appreciate it, man. And I just love this gala. This summit, this gala has been so amazing. Getting to meet you, man. We got a chance to chop it up over here.
I know we did. We're going to hang out, man. We're going to hang out, man. We're hanging out here. All right. I appreciate you, Sid.
I appreciate it, man, and thank you so much, and I can't wait to talk to you later, man.
Sounds
for real.
Good. All right, brother.
Yeah.
Love
Let's
you, man.
get you in our group.
Yeah, let's do that, man. Let's do that, for sure.
I know you're doing a lot of interviews. If we can connect later tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be around. Thank you. Hey, Gerry Foster here, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist. And I'm here with Leo Hefner. He is the CEO of South Bend 7. And you can learn all about him at www.southbend7.com or Leo at Bluefin, Fin, managementmgt.com. Leo, how are you, guy?
Dude, I'm doing fantastic.
Now
Thanks
tell me.
for having me.
Oh, welcome. Now, tell me about what you do that's so incredible.
So, South Bend 7 is a debt-free private real estate equity fund where we buy and hold cash-flowing residential real estate in the Midwest. What's good is that we have no liens, no liabilities, and no leverage.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we go into some of these towns and we pick up lower-income housings from a lot of people that don't really care about their homes, and we turn around and rehab them back up and actually give these lower-income families a good place to live.
So you're not just a flipper. You're really out there doing some major work in the community to help save lives.
Absolutely. So we're gentrifying communities. We're buying cash flow. We're providing good returns to our investors. We're giving good places for people to live. The communities win. Investors win. The people living there win. Dude, everybody wins.
Wow. Now, what do you feel separates you from others who maybe someone thinks they can find the same thing somewhere else? What makes you different and better?
Well, when you go out on your own to go buy a couple of houses, you have to buy almost 30 houses before you stop losing money. So by being able to jump in with us, we already have a pool of houses. We've already mitigated that risk. It's all part of the risk reduction roadmap that we've got in place. So people can come in with their self-directed retirement accounts. We're fully passive. There's no taxes. We don't have any debt. Again, there's no taxes on that money earned. And it's all pass-through. All the depreciation, cost of home ownership, all passes through them just like they bought them themselves.
I love it. I love it. So if you wanted to say something to your target audience out there in terms of why you come to you, because in 10 words or less, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
All right.
Come to us because...
Come to us because we've been doing it for about 5 years. We know what we're doing, and just come and ask questions. Because if you want to invest in real estate, just do it. Take action and get it done.
Yeah. And you can probably, I know you can't promise a return.
Correct.
But you can tell them about peace of mind. They're going to get a level of service.
Absolutely.
There's things that you do that go beyond the norm, it sounds like.
Absolutely. And on top of that, too, they don't get any phone calls. There's no tenants calling them. We handle all of that. But in the past, investors have gotten more than 6% annualized, which is great being non-leveraged.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, because of the SEC, we can't guarantee the return is going to continue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Leo, thank you so much. I love what you're doing, my friend. Continued success.
Right on.
And where are you located?
I'm out of San Diego.
Okay.
But most of our holdings is in Indiana.
Okay, so he's out of San Diego. Most of his holdings are in Indiana. Very good. What part of Indiana?
Primarily South Bend.
South Bend, Indiana. So know about this guy, okay? Take care, buddy. Thank you. All right, man. See you around. Hey, welcome. Gerry Foster here, the big branding guy, also known as the branding evangelist. And I am here right now with Heather Schooler. She is a specialist. She is a business profitability specialist. And her website, www.redsapiens.com, SAPIENS. I love that. And she is also known as the Money Librarian. And you can contact her by email, Heather, HEATHERS, at Red Sapiens, SAPIENS.com. Her phone number is 312-544-9335. Wow. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, tell me about why you do this work. What is it that inspired you and got you to do this?
Well, I started teaching financial literacy in about 2006, and then I found out that most of my clients were entrepreneurs. I ran into a partner, we created Red Sapiens, and we just want to create a world where all entrepreneurs thrive.
She wants to create a world where all entrepreneurs thrive. I love that, especially around financial literacy, right?
Yes. Now, that's my specialty of finance and operations. That's my background. I have a passion, just like some of the people at the City Gala were talking about, making sure that business owners know about their money, because a lot of times you see businesses that are really popular, really busy, then the next thing you know, they're out of business. A lot of times that happens because they didn't take care of their financial house.
That is so true. Now, if someone were trying to compare you to someone else, thinking they can get the same thing over there, because as you know, there are a lot of people out there teaching financial literacy and blah, blah, blah. So what do you feel really sets you apart?
Honestly, we really care about our clients. We love when they have success, and we love to celebrate in their successes. And I think just that personal touch is what makes us different from some program in a box.
Oh, I love that. I love that, because what I'm hearing, which I love, you go beyond the expectation in terms of the level of service and care and attention and guidance and love and all the things that you do. Oh, this is so great. Now, people, process, profit. What does that mean?
So it's really all about the people, that individualized approach, finding out who the person is and who their business is. And then from there, you help them develop the right processes to run a successful business. But without the people and without the right processes, you'll never have making a good profit.
Oh, boy, that is so true. And you specialize in working you out of a job and into a business. So you're helping all those dreamers out there who want to get out of that 9 to 5. They want to remove the handcuffs. Oh, now how do you do that?
Well, I had 20 years of corporate experience. And going from corporate to entrepreneurship was one of the scariest things I ever did in my life. And I know there's a lot of mindset changes. So we work with them to help them to overcome the fear and bridge the gap, and to be able to just make that transition really smoothly and be successful at the same time.
Wow, that is great. Well, listen, it's been wonderful talking to you. Let's make sure we stay connected.
Thank you.
All right? Okay, so check her out again. Heather Schooler, redsapiens.com. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have just listened to Big Brand Formula. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to visit our website, GerryFosterBranding.com/podcast, where you can subscribe to the show and access our resources. If you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes, or simply telling a friend about us. Join Gerry again on the next episode of Big Brand Formula, where he can further help create your world-class brand.